Hi, it's Kimberly with Celestial Juju, and we've got another packed week. So get ready for some action because we got new beginnings. Yeah, we're ending some cycles, we're starting some cycles, and we're beginning. So inner winter is ending, spring is coming in. The sun's visit through Pisces is rolling down its last few days here, but before that finishes, before that sun comes out of the Piscean depths of the waters, there's going to be a conjoining of the illusionary Neptune on the 17th with the sun, which is a Neptune cazimi. And I did a whole thing on that. So go watch that and what that energy was for you. And not only that, we end this week with the lunar eclipse in Libra. So these are energies that will take us back, reflect back on October 2023. And I've already released a whole thing on the lunar eclipse too. So you all can go watch that. And not only that, with the energy, Mercury also went conjunct with the North Node on the 20th. So we've got all of this intensity energy, but it's been pleasant intensities. They're like bringing in a different energy, not as much disruption. We start the week out with that, and then we move as we move on into the energy. So we're gonna watch out for people high on their own supply and making promises that they can't keep because they may get it a little bit in this illusionary energy and make promises. You know, it could bring up some conflicts and concerns and some big feelings of what's coming up and what's going to come back later in the spring. So make sure you're making some notes and that you're ready to move through this energy and you're paying attention to what the cosmos is bringing you. So we had Mercury zooming into Aries already, and I did a whole thing on that in the energies of what that Mercury's bringing, because it's also going to be going retrograde on April 1st, right in the middle, right after the spring equinox energy. That's on the 19th, which is welcoming in that the Aries energy, which is the astrological new year. And on the 20th, you can join me live. I'll be on Louisa Munson's Feel Good Astrology channel. There's a whole panel of everybody that's going live. I don't remember everybody's names, so in this moment I don't want to say their names. I should put the thing up for that. So join us that. We're going to be doing a game show on astrology and you can ask questions. Okay? So this astrological New Year's, it's feels like a bonus day in astrology world. It's a great time to refocus, to initiate on the 21st when Venus conjoins Saturn. It's a day to solidify our wildest dreams and our romantic visions. So what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to go through what the energies are, the transits that are coming in, what it is for the collective, and then the moon, like the transits of each day. I'll do a breakdown of the transits of each day and what the moon's doing also, and then we'll go into all signs. So with this whirlwind week of Mars joining Venus in Pisces on the 22nd, some people might call Mars weak in this area. But, fishes can also be piranhas. And for the next several weeks, we're going to be facing out conflicts with cutthroat compassion. So then we have the whole climax of the energy that's coming up, which is that lunar eclipse full moon on the 25th. So as we navigate through the dynamic energies of the week of March 18th through the 25th, the astrological climate promises to blend emotional into perspective and creative expression and significant shifts in relationships, all leading up to the potent full moon lunar eclipse in Libra. This celestial event encourages us to re-examine and release what no longer serves us, particularly when it's in the realm of our inner connections with others. The Aries season is a time for rebirth. When the sun's entrance into Aries, we're ushered into a period of rebirth renewal. Aries season is characterized by impulsive competitiveness, a strong drive to initiate new beginnings. It's an ideal time to start fresh and to pursue your ambitions with renewed vigor. The influence of Mars, Aries ruler, amplifies our desires for action and to progress. So we're going to go into the daily breakdown now. So Monday the 18th, the week kicks off under the nurturing yet sometimes moody influence of the moon in Cancer, making a sextile aspect to Jupiter and Uranus. This celestial setup promises optimistic expansion and sudden emotional breakthroughs, making it an excellent day for breaking habits and escaping old routines. Tuesday, March 19th, the moon continues its journey in Cancer, harmonizing with Pisces sun, fostering free-flowing energy and enhancing relationships. Later, the moon enters Leo, injecting a dose of being playful, creativity in the mix, and maybe being a little extroverted. There may be some energy that comes up in that way. So the sun's ingress into Aries marks the spring equinox, heralding in a period of new beginnings and enthusiastic energy and initiation of exciting ventures. Wednesday, March 20th, with the moon in Leo and a lack of significant, major aspects on that day to the moon, encouraging creative and romantic pursuits. However, with the minor tense of the aspect of Jupiter might lead to slight overindulgence. Okay, Thursday, March 21st, the sun in Aries forms a favorable aspect with Pluto in Aquarius, spotlighting transformative and deep investigative pursuits. It's an excellent day for research, counseling, and diving into metaphysical adventures. Venus aligns with Saturn, testing relationships, but also supporting creative business projects. And so it's a good day to be organizing some financial planning. On Friday, March the 22nd, the moon shifts into practical Virgo. The focus turns towards productivity, health, and sensible living. Mars' entry into Pisces encourages spiritual, creative, and selflessness activities, but warns against dissipating your energy and losing your focus. Saturday, March the 23rd, the Virgo moon makes a favorable aspect to Jupiter and Uranus, sparkling optimism and a desire for novel experiences. This day is an excellent day for planning, especially for education, for travel endeavors, as well as embracing spontaneous activities in the evening. Sunday, March the 24th, the moon in Virgo opposes Neptune, indicating potential emotional misunderstandings or disappointments. However, as the moon transitions into Libra, it aligns harmoniously with Pluto, with deep transformative conversation becomes possible and paving the way for healing in relationships. So the climax of the week is the full moon on the 25th, the full lunar eclipse in Libra. This full moon eclipse on the night of March 22 to 26 serves as a powerful catalyst for change, especially in our relationships. Look at your time of where you're at, because that time's been weird on some of the ephemeris that I've looked at. So depends on what country you're in and all that. Look up your own time. Okay. This is a harmonious aspect to Pluto, and it offers an opportunity for deep transformation and healing. And the eclipse marks a pivotal movement, urging us to let go of outdated bonds and to embrace a new chapter with clarity and purpose. The eclipse season begins under that lunar eclipse, emphasizing the need for balance in partnerships. It's a time to adjust imbalance, potentially, including relationships and lack of the energy coming back to you. Are you putting out more than you're giving? It's about thinking about all of that. So this theme is emphasized by Venus conjunct with Uranus, hurling in unexpected changes in our connections. So the summary of the week of March 18th to the 25th is transformative period that invites us to let go of the old and to make way for new beginnings. It's a time to embrace change, nurture your relationships, and move forward with courage and clarity. With that climax of that full moon in Libra, you can go and watch. I did a whole thing on that already. So it's going to serve as a powerful catalyst of change, especially in those relationships. So it marks a pivotal movement, urging us to let go of those outdated bonds. So it's lining us up for the solar eclipse. It's going to be coming in on April the 8th, and also clearing out all of your things that you need to do before Mercury goes into retrograde. So we're going to go into all signs. So before I go into all signs, my little public service announcement, you can go back and watch what I did for the lunar eclipse. It's already up in your thing. Mercury's season, what it's doing. I'll do a separate one just on the retrograde. And what else have I already done this week? Oh, conjunct and Mercury with the North Node, and what those two energies coming together in that 24-hour period did for you. Okay, so here we go. Okay, I am Kimberly Crow. I am acting as a Western astrologer using Hosan system for this energy analysis. Listen up to your rising sign. That's what you came to rise to be. This embodiment in this DNA skin suit. You got to know your birth time to know what it is that you came to embody. Your sun sign is your birthday. It's the light you shine out into the world. It could be your career, and it could be your father or male authority figures in your chart. And your mood, your moon is your mood barometer. It's your emotional IQ. It's how you process. It's how you want to be nurtured, how you want your body to be nurtured. And it could be your mother in your chart. Okay, here we go. Aries, as the sun moves into your sign on Wednesday, it's going to be joining with Mercury in the North Node in Cryon, and marks the beginning of a new astrological year, particularly significant for you. You might start the week out feeling tender, yet find your imagination to be absolutely splendid, especially if you're artistic or musically inclined. If you enjoy therapy and if you enjoy therapeutic treatments, a good day to go get a massage. Okay. However, be cautious about sharing with People that confidential things, be careful with that. There could be someone who may not keep your secrets. The sun's move into your sign brings a urge of energy, uh, urging you to consider your long-term future, especially with Pluto's influence prompting deep introspective energy. This week is crucial to fine-tune your goals, to align with your true desires, even if it means separating from something or someone not serving your best interests. The energy suggests a focus on transformation and moving towards what inspires you. With Mars moving into Pisces, going to emphasize spiritual work and creative endeavors. That spring equinox arriving on the 19th, along with your annual month-long excuse to even be more extra than usual. But this year is going to be a little strange because you're going to be feeling reserved instead. You're usually in this big rush of the spring energy, and you're going to feel like you're going to be waiting for something to happen. Okay. You might even feel a little bit shy during this time period. You're not craving a big party, but escape into nature. And that's what's going to feed your soul. You may also be feeling reflective about relationships and doing a lot of life review type of stuff. Okay, Taurus, you're going to feel like your mantra this week is split. Like there's like an energy of feeling a dichotomy of a splitness. While most everyone in your life is super energized by the turn of spring and this new year, you're feeling exhausted. Your efforts to bring community together aren't going unnoticed yet. You can't quite shake the feeling that you're being undermined. Try not to let the revelation of a hidden enemy on the 18th turn your whole week upside down, but by the 21st, it'll be clear who your real friends are. Taurus, this week you may feel drawn towards people who share your ideas and potentially moving away from those who don't meet your standards. As Mars enters into Pisces on Friday, new energy merges, encouraging you to reflect and potentially revive your social interactions. However, the sun's move into Aries in the spring equinox prompts you to contemplate your professional situation and long-term goals. It's time for introspective, which could benefit your outward achievements. Venus applying to Saturn indicates that relationships undergoing these testing phases may lead to a divergence from certain individuals or plans that no longer align to your standards. Nonetheless, the Venus link with Jupiter by the week's end could bring unexpected positive developments in your relationship. Okay. Geminis, you are known to be the jack of all trades. You're used to quickly switching your gears and having your hands on everything. But this week, in the next several weeks, you're going to feel super focused on a Pacific goal. Who knew you could get so much done when you blocked out all of the other nonsense? This is a great week to gather with friends to host a book club or to finally organize that happy hour for your co-workers, Gemini. The Gemini quarter moon in your sign from the previous week influences the start of this week for you, potentially making you feel more sensitive. The sun's move into Aries on Wednesday brings a focus into your social interactions, friendships, and long-term hopes. This energy, combined with its connection to Pluto, encourages you to explore new knowledge or reframe or retain broader opportunities. Through Venus's application to Saturn might challenge some certain relationships or cause you to question your goals. The alignment of Venus and Jupiter towards the end of the week offers a lucky break for you, especially if you're open to gaining insights that shape your future ambitions. Mars's entry into Pisces boosts your determination in professionalism or self-employment matters, providing extra conviction and making it necessary changes for you, Gemini. Cancer, you're going to feel like the mantra this week is success. It's time to put yourself out there. Aries seasons is your most visible time of the year. And from the 19th, you're not just thrust into the spotlight, you're also considering a major move or a switch up in your career opportunity that you may not know that's out there comes to you. Maybe you're in a whole new direction, or maybe you're just finally getting recognized for something you've always wanted to do. Trust your power, lead, and inspire. Cancer, the start of the week might inspire you in all artistic or creative endeavors, thanks to the sun's alignment in Pisces. However, with that quarter moon in your 12th house, it might also amplify your sensitivities. As the week progresses, Mars's move into Pisces on Friday brings a drive to push forward plans and to add variety to your situation, which could be particularly relevant to your professional life. The sun's entry into Aries signals the spring equinox, highlighting your ambitions and offering a chance to shine. This period may prompt you to detach a little and focus on your inner world. It could be beneficial for you for your outward achievements. Relationships and trust play a significant role this week, with Venus connection to Saturn and Jupiter indicating changes in relationships or new opportunities that align with your ideas. Despite the potential overwhelm at the week start, by the end, you're likely to gain traction in pursuing changes that matter to you, showcasing your leadership qualities. Leo, be cautioned around anything that seems too good to be true this week, especially on the 17th when the sun meets up with illusory Neptune. Well, that was really already the weekend, wasn't it? This could be your lucky break, but it also could be when the fog clears and you might find yourself with more problems than solutions. Not everyone who claims to be a mentor or a guide actually wants to help you. Some of them just want to take your money and run. So this week's mantra for you is discernment, Leo. The week presents a dichotomy for you. On one hand, the sun moves into Aries. It's going to inspire you to embrace adventure, independence, and learning, potentially invigorating your physical activities as well. This move also creates a favorable connection with Pluto in your relationship sector, suggesting that partnerships based on mutual enthusiasm for expansion could thrive. However, the eighth house, representing the deeper psychological and financial investments, might present some mixed messages. If clarity is lacking in relationships, you may feel compelled to reclaim your autonomy. Venus's alignment with Saturn could lead to some serious discussions about intimacy or shared resources, yet also it holds for potential for financial gain from past investments. The end of the week brings alignment between Venus and Jupiter, promising professional acclaim or personal fulfillment. If you've been collaborating closely with somebody, Mars entering Pisces on Friday emphasizes determination to achieve your goals to the end of April, especially in financial or deeply personal matters, Leo. Virgos, you're always up to something. And this week, the ideas for business adventures and collaborations are coming in hot for you. Excitable conversations around the 18th might have you all ready to put everything on hold. But if you push too hard or too soon, you're going to burn out. So the Aries seasons begins on the 19th, welcoming you to a time of the year when you're most aware of both you and other people's limits. Don't stretch yourself too thin. You're going to feel like that the mantra for the week for you is passion. You're going to feel that in every bone, okay? It starts with the highlighted visibility and emotional expressiveness due to the moon's position. However, the sun's conjunct with Neptune in your relationship sector can either be enchanted or confused, depending on the clarity of the communication in your connection. As the week progresses, the sun moves into your eighth house, encouraging you to consider entrepreneurial endeavors for more effective resources and management. This shift may necessitate reevaluation of certain relationships, particularly with Venus's challenging aspect to Saturn, indicating potential friction in those associations. On Friday, Mars enters your relationship sector, injecting assertiveness into your interactions, which could be beneficial for addressing unsatisfactory situations or for sparkling new romantic pursuits. Venus's favorable link with Jupiter at the week's end hints at luck in forming connections that align with your values. But it's Mars that will invigorate your relationships, urging clear boundary setting and perhaps encouraging the first move into a new romantic interest. Okay. Hey, Libra, you're going to be flooded with requests from friends, coworkers at the beginning of the week. It's going to have you feeling like you got your head underneath the water. This final few weeks of constant errors and thankless work. Once Aries season begins on the 19th, your focus shifts to the most important relationships in your life and how you can better ask for help and work as a team. This week mantra for you is going to be lift yourself up. Libra, the week may begin with a dip in your energy or feelings being overlooked, prompting a reevaluation of your sacrifices and your commitments. The sun's move into Aries on Wednesday highlights relationships, offering opportunities for growth and understand over the next 6 months. This period is balancing your generosity with the reality of what you receive in return, potentially leading to assertive actions if you feel taken granted for. Okay. Um, the Mars shift into your work sector on Friday provides a boost in vitality and a chance to focus on fitness or consider changes in your work environment that better respect your contributions. The spring equinox signals a time for more constructive partnerships with Pluto encouraging creativity and individuality expressed. Venus's alignment with Jupiter suggests that hard work may soon pay off, potentially bringing significant and positive changes, especially in collaboration efforts. Scorpio, Aries season is always one of the busiest times of the year for you. This one is especially hectic, okay? Not only do you have a ton on your plate, but you're also getting offers for work or activities that could significantly shake up your schedule. Your ruling planet Mars moves into Pisces on the 22nd, reminding you to save some time for dating, for creativity, and having some fun. This week's mantra for you is going to be constant. You're going to feel the constant energy. Scorpio, the week could inspire creativity and fun, yet a desire for deeper connections may be a challenge by feeling jealousy or possessiveness from others, or you may recognize it within yourself. Venus's tense aspect with Saturn promotes serious reflections on relationships, not meeting your needs, possibly leading to desires for more freedom. The spring equinox on Wednesday, with its link to Pluto, encourages you to analyze your situation for potential improvements in your romantic and creative life. Mars' entry into your fifth house on Friday brings a surge of confidence, making you more assertive in expressing your desires. However, Venus's eventual connection to Jupiter by the week's end holds promise for coming back together for you again, or a deeper understanding in relationships. If you're contemplating on changes in work or seeking to express your creativity more freely, this week may mark the beginning of transformation period for you, with the potential for significant growth in the coming week, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Aries season is the most creative and romantic time of the year for you. But this year, it isn't like the other years, as you're about to experience shakeups in your social life. Look out for opportunities to go on dates, to connect with other collaborators, to get more involved with your community. The week also brings up some hard conversations with roommates, partners, or family members. Dig deep in with the honesty. So that is your mantra for the week, is the honesty. Sagittarius, this week you might find yourself more attuned to your surroundings and possibly feeling sentimental about family or emotional matters. However, challenges in the partnerships could arise, especially if communication seems muddled. A significant shift occurs on Wednesday with the sun's entry into Aries, sparkling a desire to showcase your creativity and your individuality. This period promises opportunities for growth support by positive link between the sun and Pluto, motivating you in the pursuit to your passions and with convictions. Financially, Venus connection to Saturn might urge you to safeguard your boundaries, prioritize your emotional needs. From Friday, Mars moves into your fourth house, boosting your determination to address any that you're not satisfied with at home or delays in projects. This week concludes on a high note with Venus aligning to Jupiter, offering hopeful prospects in home related matters or property transactions, lifting your spirits and empowering you to tackle challenges with renewed energy. Capricorn, the beginning of spring always feels like a reset for you. While everyone else is excited for more outdoor happy hours and weekend excursions, you're happiest when spending some time at home. The 21st is a auspicious day to have a few of your besties over for dinner and a movie. Keep it simple. This week's mantra is going to be chill. Just chill, Capricorn. The week might begin with some confusion or some misunderstandings, especially in communication. Despite the magical potential of the Sun Jupiter conjunction, it could lead to some overwhelming feelings. However, with Venus's upcoming conjunction with Saturn, it's going to urge you to be more businesslike and focused, particularly in your home life. The spring equinox on Wednesday introduces a period of reflection on your living situation and emotional needs, with the sun's move into Aries, highlighting potential changes in your environment. This transition, supported by powerful uh, Sun Moon link, encourages practical steps towards achieving your goals. Mars move into Pisces on Friday will invigorate your efforts, especially in conveying your ideas effectively. This week, could end on a positive note for fortune with Venus, Jupiter, Lee, possibly bringing good news related to family or prosperity matters. Aquarius. Aries seasons is always jam-packed for you, and this year you're busier than ever before with surprises being thrown into the mix left and right. The 21st is a great day to treat yourself before things get super hectic. Invite out your besties to your favorite restaurant. Don't hold back from ordering all your favorites. It's time for you to indulge. That's your mantra, Aquarius. This week starts with potential idealism or generosity regarding finances, influenced by Neptune's long-term presence in Pisces. However, with recent pressures that might lead you to seek escapism, watch any addiction stuff around this time period. Saturn's influence calls for careful financial management, possibly leading to feelings of constraint. Yet the sun's entry into Aries on Wednesday, forming a connection with Pluto in your sign, offers significant opportunities. My nose is itching. Oh, I thought I was going to sneeze again. Yet the sun's entry into Pisces on Wednesday, forming a connection with Pluto in your sign, offers a significant opportunity for empowerment and transformation. Venus's conjunct with Saturn emphasizes the need for practical adjustment, while Mars's move into Pisces on Friday brings a focus on securing your finances. This week concludes on an uplifting note with Venus and Jupiter forming promising aspects, suggesting positive development in personal or family finances. Pisces, if you've been considering a big change to your appearance, the 21st is a great day to commit to a new hairstyle or new beauty routine. You might even get lucky and get this service on a discount. Maybe somebody gifts it to you. Could be a birthday present. As the sun enters Aries and your money sector on the 19th, your focus shifts on looking good and shopping high quality on a budget. This week mantras for you is where's the deal? Pisces, you begin this week with highlighted sensitivity and intuition, thanks to the Sun Neptune conjunct in your sign. However, emotional or family related concerns could be burdensome. The spring's equinox on Wednesday shifts your focus into practical matters, especially with your finances and your resources, offering a chance to turn your ideas into tangible outcomes. Venus connection with Saturn later in the week may prompt you to reevaluate relationships or financial plans, seeking more stability and clarity. Mars's entry into Pisces on Friday energizes you, increasing your determination to address any challenges head on. And the week closes with the fortunate Venus Jupiter aspect, promising a lucky break or beneficial conversations that could lead to positive change in your personal or professional life. So as we sum up this week, be ready to feel this energy, because this eclipse energy is here already on us. So we're feeling, that we're in that for like a big 10-day window, halfway mark on each side of it. So you're already in the energy of that. And what's coming up for you to leave? What are you witnessing? And what are the changes if you look back all the way to last October, 2023. So what have you held on to that it's really time to move into this energy, to pull in these supportive allies and just let it go, let it go, let it go. So let's breathe that energy in. Let's breathe in the highest potential of letting go and what that energy is. So we're going to unplug from all those mind matrices that are out there. There's a lot of woulda, couldas, and shouldas right now, and a lot of DNA baggage, generational lineage that we've all been plugged into. And it even goes to our countries, whether no matter what it is that our own personal opinion is, we're still plugged into a lot of shit in our mind that's not really our mind. Okay, it's that no mind to mind energy. So let's unplug from all of that mind energy that's no longer beneficial to you, that's all from the conditioning, and pull all that energy back into your own third eye, into your discernment, into your intuitive center, and allow Neptune to support this energy for you and to bring these downloads into you as Venus stabilizes and balances the energy into harmony. So breathe that energy in, and then the expansion and the transformation of Jupiter and Pluto, and the communication of Mercury in the determination of Aries. Feel that energy in those supporting players and align to the highest, most beneficial outcome for yourself, and that trickles out to everyone. So breathe that energy in. I see it as a big diamond, and it's you can, if you want to, you put your hands in front of your heart and go like this, and you can open your light body, and then you can bring that energy in for you when you're ready for it, when humanity's ready for it, for its highest good possibly. So drop that down through your soul connection, through your soul assimilation point, down into earth, into your keyhole of what you're doing here and what this energy's for. So breathe that in and align your earth purpose, your soul purpose, and your God consciousness into one unified working unit. Okay. May you be blessed by the light of your own beauty and the reflection, the gift that you are to all of humanity. So this is Kimberly with Celestial Juju. Like, share, make comments, do all of those things that you do. Join me live on the 20th with the rest of the crew, and I will put some cards up for that. And may you be blessed and dance your freaky dance and be your freaky self.